Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I would like to thank you for your service. You see, I know that 2 months of your time has been stolen listening to Target stores and Anthem Healthcare make excuses about their data breaches. They allowed their customers' private information to be compromised and viewed by total strangers. Their guilt comes down to one common flaw. They just cannot keep a secret. According to Webster's dictionary, a secret is information kept hidden from others, known to only a few people. And when a secret is released, trust is broken, and there are always consequences for both sides. Part of the reason that we are here today is because the people, the customers, the public have all lost some level of trust in the defendants. It is because of such acts that cybersecurity jobs will remain in high demand now and in the future. So, let us review the facts. First, Target stores. Although the Target stores breach was reported on December 19, 2013, rumors of a Target data breach had surfaced on KrebsOnSecurity.com 1 week prior. The fact that Target had knowledge of this cyber threat a week beforehand and had nothing to say until after the fact means that they are no longer worthy of our trust. The New York Times claims that Target was warned of the breach on November 30th and December 2nd of 2013. It was also reported that hackers had infiltrated Target's database using information from Pittsburgh-based Fazio Mechanical Services. Company founder and owner Ross Fazio released in a statement that our data connection with Target stores was exclusively for electronic billing, contract submission, and project management. And, like Target stores, we are also a victim of a sophisticated cyber attack operation. So, is the fact that this hacker had slipped through Target's system, disguised as a frequent contractor, an acceptable excuse for innocence? Target is worth well over $26 billion. And guess what? In their own home state of Minnesota, FEMA has partnered with their Department of Public Safety to offer certified cybersecurity training in 10 online courses in 3 discipline-specific tracks. And let us not forget the other defendant, Anthem Healthcare, the second largest healthcare insurance provider in the nation. They have the largest personal information data breach of all time. Anthem's breach of over 80 million customer records was detected on January 29, 2015, and reported on February 5, 2015. This means that 80 million Americans' names, phone numbers, email addresses, social security numbers, medical IDs, and employment information, but most importantly, income data was stolen. You cannot merely cancel and reissue something like your social security number. 80 million people are subject to fraud for the rest of their lives because they chose the wrong insurance company. Anthem, not only are you linked with Blue Cross Blue Shield, but you serve federal employees. And you are located in what is affectionately known as the DMV. This area produces some of the top cybersecurity graduates in the nation. If I may digress for just a moment, I want the court to know that the world is taking note of organizations with weak cybersecurity. Any organization that conducts their business over the internet is responsible for securing financial transactions, passwords, and any other information that may be useful to hackers. With the recent Sony Pictures hack by North Korea, even President Barack Obama has proposed a $14 billion cybersecurity budget in 2016 in an effort to maintain the latest technology. Vice President Joe Biden is not far behind. Looking at this matter from all sides, he realizes that the only way for us to fight this issue in the long run is with education. education. He announced that the Department of Energy will be providing a 5-year, $25 million grant in an effort to better cybersecurity education. Target, Anthem, that is how you respond to a threat. This grant is in response to the growing demand of cybersecurity professionals in the U.S. Cybersecurity professionals made an average salary of $93,000 in 2013. And that number is sure to grow, with cybersecurity mishaps becoming more and more frequent by the day. The average data breach cost $3.5 million in 2014. That is a cost that nobody can afford. So organizations are going to have to pay top dollar for the most qualified cyber scholars to help guard their data. And schools like the University of Southern California, George Mason University, and historically black institutions like Norfolk State and Alabama State University are on the road to producing some of the best. And did you know that organizations like the IRS are constantly searching for employees in cybersecurity? Job roles like security analyst, penetration tester, and cryptanalysis are in high demand to combat the difficulties of managing, storing, and securing electronic data. The IRS alone empowers 3,000 employees to work solely on identity theft-related issues. They also provide training to more than 35,000 employees to recognize identity theft and to help their victims. And when it comes to businesses like financial institutions, online banks provide preventative measures like the Secure Socket Layer, which is a built-in browser security system for encrypting a message between a client and a bank. Once this message is encrypted, it is nearly impossible for hackers to view what was transmitted. So again, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm sure that you know that we as human beings sometimes create our own problems. And in business, a business is said to be a person. So Target stores and Anthem Healthcare are the people who should suffer the consequences for these massive data breaches. If you conduct your business over the internet, it is solely your responsibility to protect those in whom you serve. Target stores and Anthem Healthcare chose to let their machines do all of the work, but they did not make sure that my clients' personal information, their secrets, were kept. The justice that I hope that you serve in this courtroom will not just be a victory for my clients today, but this will be a victory for each and every consumer. You, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have the power to bring justice for all. Thank you.